Halloween Megathread 2019. Sexy Halloween 5, Revenge of the Megathread.
Can I dress up as a sexy version of this thread? Plan is to collect dog turds in the park and glue them to a trash bag with a head hole and 2 holes for my nips.
Yo, how much more cringy can a thread get?
Has nothing to do with costumes, but I did just shit my pants.
Sorry if this is a bit of a novice question, but what makes Halloween sexy in particular? Is it just because people dress in costume and costumes can be sexy?
Musical note: spooky scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Musical note.
What should everyone try at least once in their life? Serious.
Go somewhere with no light pollution, on a clear night, and look at the stars.
Learn a foreign language. It improves the way you think in your own native language and makes you a more dynamic person.
Go hiking/trekking with your friends.
Solo travel for a few weeks or more. I used to be the type person that would be very dependent on having other people travel with me. Solo traveling, on the other hand, truly is a liberating feeling. You learn many things about yourself and mature. Stargazing really makes you realize how insignificant you are in the larger scheme of things.
Doctors, what's it like when you get sick? Do you go to the doctor or diagnose yourself?
I cry to my wife, who is also a doc, and I proceed to refuse every remedy she offers me.
My friend who's a doctor for a hospital always diagnoses herself and will call out due to the fact she doesn't want to get others sick. Her colleagues are almost always the same and completely understand the reasoning.
What's your version of there are 2 kinds of people?
My uncle was a judge. He always said that both parties are lying, and as a judge he tried to figure out which one was lying for a good reason.
Alive and dead. Those that are self-centered assholes and those who are aware they are self-centered assholes. Those who and those who don't.
Those who divide the world into 2 types of people, and those who don't.
Those who use birchwood and those who use dark wood.
There are 2 types of people, those who can extrapolate from incomplete data.
Whatever you make now, what would $12,000 more a year help you with?
If I didn't buy a house, I could at least rent a loan.
Putting $12,000 in my hand right now would pay off nearly all of my non-student loan debt. Saving $12,000 a year.
I'd put it towards retirement.
I would pay off my debt, and have a little left over for rent, bills, etc. It wouldn't be a lifestyle-changing amount of money, but hopefully I'd be able to save more.
Better place to live for me and my son, and it would help me be able to get around easier because I'm legally blind and can't drive. I could definitely afford to Uber more often and longer distances. I could pay student loans off twice as fast or cover half of daycare costs.
You have the ability to raise something by 1%. How do you cause the most chaos?
Charge of a proton OFC. Hi.
Hand sanitizer.
The proton to electron mass ratio, mu or beta. I assume we're all dead? Does the sun even work now?
Our DNA is now 1% closer to chimpanzees. Oh, motherfuckers. The length of a centimeter.
I'd raise the number of live raptors per 1 live human from 0% to 0.1%. There are now over 7 million raptors just cruising around messing shit up.
You have the ability to choose any 2 sauces to squirt out of your nipples. What 2 do you choose?
That's fucking gross. Buffalo and barbecue.
So there I was, barbecue sauce on my titties.
Sorry, but 3 sauces seems like too much for any one man.
Every day we stray further from God.
I'm just imagining how painful a hot sauce would be.
Universal poison antidote sauce from the left and animal style from the right. Will the animal style chunks hurt to lactate?
Caramel and chocolate. I'm a sweet tooth.
What parts of a man's life are many women unaware of?
I think women underestimate how much we need attention and affection.
We also like to be told we look nice, smell good and did a good job.
That sometimes you need to adjust your underpants to make your little friend feel more comfortable.
That sometimes the ding-dong gets hard for no reason and you have to pretend nothing is going on. Crippling loneliness. Racing the flush. Please say it's not only me.
Post-nut clarity.
What screams I'm very insecure?
Constantly wedging humble bragging into conversations.
Automatically assuming negative intent. E.g., you friend didn't pick your call? Fuck her, she's trying to avoid me. I don't care about her anyway.
Trying to dominate conversations, not to be confused with just being a charismatic person.
This is a self-roast, but I think I degrade myself just to hear others deny it. Is that insecure?
People who automatically assume that if you disagree with them, you must have a subjective, personal reason to do so, if possible even related to your own insecurities. Simply not true.
I found that a lot of people on Twitter that feel the need to post about how great of a person they are and they have nothing but good intentions are usually the most toxic people I've seen.